Welcome to the Vajont control room. The year is 1963. Your objective is simple. Operate one of the world's tallest dams, manage a visibly moving mountain and, ideally, keep the town below intact. Let's begin. Before you is the Vajont Dam. Over 260 meters high, it is one of the tallest dams in the world and a triumph of modern engineering. Behind it sits a vast reservoir. Beside it stands Monte Toc, a mountain with a growing habit of moving towards the water, and directly below the dam is the town of Longarone. Your task is to keep the reservoir operating, produce electricity, and avoid anything unnecessarily expensive, embarrassing, or catastrophic. Management remains confident. A geological report has arrived. It suggests Monte Toc may not be a stable mountainside at all, but the remains of an enormous ancient landslide. The rock layers slope towards the reservoir, with weaker material beneath them. Adding millions of tons of water beside it may therefore be considered unhelpful. You have three options: halt the project and investigate properly, lower the reservoir and prepare the town below, or continue filling, hope for the best, and tell everyone it's going to be okay. You select option 3. The other two seem ridiculous. It's November. You have received a salary bonus for your efforts. Annoyingly, around 700,000 cubic meters of Monte Toc slides into the reservoir and sends a wave 30 meters high across the lake. No one is killed, so, naturally, the project continues. The reservoir is lowered, monitoring is increased, and a bypass tunnel is built in case the mountain falls in properly next time. You have three options: close the reservoir permanently, keep the water low and prepare Longarone for evacuation, or refill the reservoir and see what the mountain does next. You select option 3. No one died, which feels encouraging. To settle everyone's nerves, engineers build a scale model of the reservoir. The model assumes the mountain will slide slowly and in several manageable sections. Under those conditions, a water level of 700 meters appears safe. The reservoir is raised again, eventually reaching 710 meters. You assume the engineers built some redundancy into the model and are unconcerned. The higher the water climbs, the faster Monte Toc begins to move. You have three options: return the reservoir to a safer level and keep it there, evacuate Longarone while the slope is still moving slowly, or keep monitoring and assume the mountain respects your authority. You select option 3. The model looked very convincing. You have taken a well-earned vacation to celebrate your promotion at work. Monte Toc is now moving several centimeters every day. Then it reaches 20 centimeters per day. Roads split, trees lean downhill, cracks widen across the mountain. You lower the reservoir, but the slope continues to accelerate. Longarone remains occupied. You have three options: evacuate the town immediately, sound the warning and move everyone out of the valley, or keep lowering the reservoir, close a few roads and tell the town there is nothing to worry about. You select option 3. Evacuation would be terribly disruptive. You have followed the historical decisions. At 10:39 p.m. on the 9th of October 1963, Monte Toc gives way. 260 million cubic meters of rock crosses the valley in less than 45 seconds and crashes into the reservoir. The impact forces an enormous wave over the dam. Longarone and the surrounding villages have almost no warning. Buildings, roads and houses are swept away. More than 1,900 people are killed. When daylight returns, the dam is still standing. The town below is not. There are no more options.